Happy Wednesday, you guys. It's Barb from Barb and I Budgets, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. In today's video, I am going to stuff my long-term savings challenges. So let's go ahead and get started. So today I have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 200, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So I have $210 that I'm going to go ahead and put into my long-term savings and a ton of change. I will tell you guys how I got all this change in just a moment. But first, I'm going to go ahead and start with that. Okay, friends, so I like to start every video, every long-term savings challenge video, with $25 going into debt. I still owe quite a bit, but we're getting there. We're over halfway done, I believe. So yay, that makes me very happy. So we're gonna go ahead and add $25. Okay, so let's see how much that gives us now. Okay, so far we have paid $1,516, so $1,625. When I accumulate $100, I will go ahead and make another payment into the debt. But for right now, it'll just sit in here until I accumulate 100. All right, guys, so I'm gonna go a little bit out of order. I'm gonna come in with this binder so that I can take care of all of this change that's sitting here. So I'm gonna tell you guys how I got this change. My son, he works for an electric company, and part of his job is he does a lot of walking. And so he accumulates all the change he finds on the ground. So if you look back here, all of this, that's $14 worth of change that he has found in the last year or so. And then this is $2.91 that I had accumulated. But all this he found on the ground. And he was so excited, like he was just bringing it home every day, filling up a cup. And he was so excited that, you know, he also had a lot of pennies, and I didn't want all those pennies, so I told him to keep them. But that means we have $16.91. So we can do a lot of damage on this today, and I'm very excited about that. So we'll start here with our highest numbers, and we're going to go ahead and subtract $1.97, $1.96, $1.95, $1.94. Okay. I don't think I did that right. So hold on. $14.91. Uh-oh. Minus $1.96. Was it $1.96 I started at? $1.95. $1.94. $1.93. Okay, I think. Anyway, $1.92. Okay. $1.91. And that leaves $3.30. So let me see what we can do now. All right, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to do 83. Okay. And that leaves $2.47. How about if we do $1.17? Okay, and that leaves $1.30, which we have right here. All right. Okay, so we were able to mark off a lot. All right, so this is $16.91 that's going to go into the jar. I'll speed through this, but yay. And how exciting that my son just found all this change on the ground and was like smart enough to keep it and then accumulate it. And then I gave him, you know, some of my savings for it so that I could go ahead and save it in this video. Pretty awesome. All right, guys, so we're way over halfway now, and that's super exciting. And all right, that's it for the penny challenge today. All right, well, since I was in this binder, I figured I would just go ahead and do this challenge also. So this challenge is by Saving with Judy. This is a monthly savings challenge and it's a group play. So there's a lot of people in the community who do this challenge with Judy, and it's super cute. So I'm finishing up the month of August with these coloring on these 2 watermelons. Each watermelon is worth $5. And if you follow along, you'll save $25 a month. And at the end of the year, you will have $300. So that's what I'm doing here. Let me go ahead and finish this watermelon. You guys, it has cooled down so much in Ohio where I live. And the sky is so beautiful. The biggest, wonderful clouds. It just makes me so happy. This is my type of weather. I love it. I like it when it's cool at night and like warm in the day, but not like so hot that you can't breathe. And sometimes it's like that here. Okay, so there's both those watermelons colored in, and like I said, they're $5 each. So we're gonna go ahead and add $10 into the envelope. And so far in this gorgeous challenge, we've saved 1, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 2. So we're 2/3 of the way done. We still have $100 to go, and this will be complete. Okay guys, so moving right along, we're gonna add $40 into the 2025 and 2025. So I'll color in 2 of these boxes. Each little puzzle piece within these boxes are $5 each. So I can go ahead and color in 2 of the boxes for $40. If I continue to put $40 every week, this will be finished by the end of the year. And that is my plan. So also, you guys, this week coming up is, well, this week when I get paid on Friday, it's a magic month for me. So that'll be my magic pay. So hopefully I'll be able to put a little extra into like my Roth IRA and into investments. All right, so we're gonna add $40 into this envelope, and let's see how much we have now. In my famous shut the box envelope that's stuck to the, yeah, it's stuck in there. All right, so far in this 2025 savings challenge, we have $1,000 that has went to the Roth IRA, 11, 12, 20, 40, 60, 80, 13, 20, 40, 60, 80, 14, 25. All right, so that means $600 more, and this will be complete. All right, guys, next up is retirement. This savings challenge is from Lisa Grateful Me at the Happy Mailbox Company. And I'm making each one of these little pigs worth $20. And today I'm going to add 40. So let's see here. 20 and 40. And I'll color another pig in. I'm just trying to get as close as I can to maxing out my Roth IRA. I don't think I'll max it out. But, you know, I'm just doing the best I can. It's better than what I was doing before, which was adding nothing into it. All right. So there we go. First full row. All right. Okay, so now retirement has, it seems like we just started this, but we have accumulated a little bit already. So we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, and 2. So $200 so far. So the Jeep challenge is by Reinventing Renee, and today we're going to add $40 into here, 20 and 40. So that means I can, each one of these little girl holes is worth 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at this. All the way over to here. All the way over to here. So what I'm doing here is I am saving this amount, the amount that will be accumulated here, which will be around $500. And I am saving this to put into a sinking fund for car maintenance that I can just keep continuing to grow, because, you know, anytime you take your car in for service, it's super expensive. And even if you have a warranty on the car, you have to pay the copay or the deductible, whatever it's called. And I just had this situation happen where I had to pay $500. And so instead of having to put it on my credit card, I want to go ahead and have the sinking fund. And I think that that's the right thing to do. So this marker is drying out super fast. I can feel it. All right. And then, so the reason I'm putting $40 in here is I had 3 different challenges. I had one for health. I had one for my pet emergency. And then I had this one for car. I started off with $20 into the vet, $10 into health, and $10 into this car one every week. And then as time went along, I finished the vet, which was the $20. And then I took that $20 and I added it to the $10 a week that I was putting into health, which meant I was putting $30 a week into health. I finished that one. And now I'm putting $40 a week into here until it's finished, which looks like for sure next week. So it looks like we'll finish with $12 next week. All right. So there's $40 colored in. Oh, it's looking good, you guys. All right. So that was a lot of talking I was doing, but let's see. For car maintenance, we have saved, and I don't think it's going to exactly equal $500. I think it's going to be an odd number when it's done, but we'll see. So we have 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 91, and 92. Yeah, so I think it'll be $504 when it's finished. That's all right with me, you guys. So next up is investments, and this is a super cute savings challenge by Dee Plans and Budgets. This is a freebie. It was her yearly freebies that she gave out. We're going to go ahead and add $8 to finish this off. So 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's get this out and see how much that gives us in here. All right, so far in investments in our long-term savings, we've saved $500, $600 that's already been invested. And then we have 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, and 55. So 755 so far. And you guys, I didn't have my bell ready, you guys. I had to go find it. Anyway, so we're adding $1 into the ding, ding, ding envelope. I just condensed this down because it was like way too full, but there we go for a finished challenge. And yay! So next week we'll be bringing in September. September's super cute. It's right here. Excuse my reach, you guys. How cute is this? The little avocados. Okay. All right, so let me go ahead and put this in here and then we will keep moving along. So next up is my emergency fund, and this is my OG book of savings challenges. I've been using this savings challenge book for a long time. Today I'm going to add $19, so we're going to do this 9 and this 10 right next to it. I'm trying to bulk up my emergency fund again. This will be the second time I'm finishing this next week or the week after. And then I'm going to try to do it one more time before the end of the year so I can add this money to the emergency fund. So I did have to take $1,000 out to have some plumbing work done. All right, so there's $19 going in. All right, so let's see how much we have in my emergency fund. This will be $250 when it's finished. We have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26. Perfect, because we owe $24 more and emergency fund will be complete. Okay, guys, I had to put the ding, ding, ding bell away so I have room for this. So we are playing the $4,200 Sloth Savings Challenge. This is also by Lisa Grateful Me at the Happy Mailbox Company. The way I play is I use a 20-sided die and I go row by row. So we're on this purple row right here. So let's roll and see what we get. So we got a 17. All right, guys, sorry, I had to take a small break because the garbage truck was going by. So there's the 17 colored in, and I'm gonna be brave and go again. That is a 1. So that 1 is already colored in. So we'll go ahead and do that one right there, which is green. So that's 18 so far, and I'm gonna go one more time. And that is a 2, so we can go ahead and color that 2. And that'll be 20, and we'll stop right there. Okay, so that's 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20 going into this envelope. So let's see how much that gives us now. So we've been doing this challenge for a long time, but slow and steady, guys. Slow and steady, we are gonna get there. We are gonna get there. Uh-oh, okay. So far, we have 1,000, 500, 600, 700. So 1,700 that's in the Roth IRA. 20, 40, 60, 80, 18, 20, 40, 60, 80, 19, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, and 54. So $1,954, and that's fantastic. That is fantastic. We're not even halfway there yet, you guys, and I think I've been doing this for like 2 years, but slow and steady, slow and steady, slow and steady, we'll get there. All right, guys, I'm gonna come back in with this binder and go all the way to the back to the $1 and $5 savings challenge. And today we're starting this $1 savings challenge off with $3. So I'll go ahead and mark off 3 1s. We just finished this last week and we put $50 into debt, which makes me very happy. And then we do have one $5 bill, so we'll mark off 1. And that means we should have $15 in here, and this also will go to debt when it's complete. And we do 5, 10, and 15. Okay, guys, that is all I have for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for watching my video. I appreciate it. I'm glad I got all that change done. I'm just, you know, how smart was my son to accumulate all that change? Pretty smart. Anyway, that's 14 extra dollars in his pocket that he didn't have just by like paying attention and picking things up off the ground. So, all right, guys, have a wonderful day. I got to get ready for work, and I hope that you have a wonderful week ahead. I will see you guys soon. And please remember always that Jesus loves you so very much, and I love you, and take care, you guys. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Bye.